Alright, again, this is a cell phone video. I don't feel like going inside and getting my cell phone, but I got the center caps in for the Sonoma, and I had a feeling I was going to have to modify them, but it's not as bad as I thought. This is what I got. GM part number 922-86946. I got 4 of them, and anyway, GM Holden Australia. This was the base of the center caps. 4 holes with some lines. God, I'm doing a horrible video, but I also haven't used this cell phone before. This probably isn't in focus at all, but and there you go. That was clipped onto it. Again, here's the GM insignia, or GM right there. There's another part number. (9224410) or 822244410. Anyway, this is a Holden, which is Australia's GM counterpart, Commodore center cap. This is the red version. They have both a red background and a black background, and they have both a red background and a black background. I chose the red background, and the Holden Commodore is known in the States as the Chevy SS, which is discontinued now because they stopped production of them. They stopped production of the Commodore in Australia, so they couldn't import them anymore. As far as I know, they're completely discontinued now, though they might still be going. I don't know, I haven't checked it recently. But this is one of the center caps I just finished. I got 2 that are already on the truck. Wow. So I can get it right away from that light. But this is the center cap. This is the base center cap that came on my wheels. And then I put 4 slits into it for the slits, and then I ground down some of the backing of this so it would clip in. I wanted to glue it though, because the clips weren't exactly, they were holding, and I would think they'd be okay, but this plastic is thicker than what the GM cap that it clipped into. So I drilled 2 holes, which is what I'm doing right here. This is the cap. I peeled off the Chevy emblems. I basically put these over, lined it up by eye. Put one, lined it up by eye. Drilled 1 hole with the Dremel. Put a self-tapper in it. I just got done drilling this one. I'm going to put another self-tapper in it. And then I'm going to go around with this drill bit right here. This phone is not like the focus through the light proof. But anyway, that's a tiny drill bit. I could get you the size. Maybe not. It is a 3/16 drill bit. And then where every one of those little slots are, I go through with the Dremel and slide it out, slide it out, slide it out, slide it out. And then, as on the later ones, I've been going back with this little piece right here. This little piece right here. And back here behind where I put the slits, I grind down the sides. So these clips that are right here will actually clip into the plastic. After I make sure it fits right, I'll pop this back out and then mix me up some good old JB Weld and JB Welded on there. I think it's safe to say I have the only Iroc wheels that are going to have Holden center caps on them. These are The red is a little too bright. It's a little bright of a red than compared to my lug nuts and the body of the Sonoma. But I saw it out in the daylight today, and it actually didn't look too bad. So, and it's unique. Like I said, I'm probably gonna be the only person that has Holden center caps on their. Well, only person that holds center caps on any Iroc style wheels. I know there are people who have the Chevy SS's, and they import these, and I imported these too. They weren't cheap. You can go to Google or go to Google. Well, yeah, go to Google, eBay, Amazon, and these are not cheap to import. It came within a week though. That's the fastest I've had anything come that was imported. I ordered it and I got it less than a week. So Australia Post is a lot better than China, I can tell you that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this going, and come back after I route all the slots in it. Alright, and there it is. There's all the holes routed. And again, I just had this self-tapped on here, and then just use this tiny drill bit, and then just go through this side and just route it out to the hole. And now, I don't think that one's quite long enough. But again, I am gluing it in there, so it doesn't matter. These last three that I've made turned out a whole lot better than the first one that I made. The first one that I made, it's glued, but I don't know if I used enough JB Weld, and these holes were all the wrong size because I didn't have that drill bit set. I went and bought that drill bit set so I could have a really tiny drill bit, because all of our tiny drill bits are either broken or missing, and most of it for me, doing a whole bunch of metal work and trying to drill a pilot hole for something, and the tiny drill bit's breaking. But yeah, let me route out that back piece, and I'll show you that, and then I'll glue it on there. I'll be back. Alright, kind of see how those are routed out, just to make them a slightly bit thinner so the little catches will go into it. Now, let's see if I can do this one hand. Should be this one right here. And there it is. This one was a whole lot harder to clip in, but there it goes. That's nice. That one's open, that one's open, that one's open, and that one is closed. So that one was a little bit too tight. But again, like I said. So yeah, that's all I did. So now all I gotta do is take this back apart, take some sandpaper, rough up the back side of this and the front side of this, and put JB Weld on there. Stuff that splits around the outside, put it around the clips so it's harder to pull through if the glue tries to break. So yeah, I'll do one last part probably with it on the truck, so I'll be back. And there it is. Just gotta wait for that to dry. I'm so proud of myself. The first one, I think there was a little bit, but these last three I haven't had any bleed in of JB Weld around the outside. So between the outside of this and the outside of the other one, there's nothing there. I'm thinking about getting, there's a two-part hobby type glue that is basically like water with a needle, with like a needle, and you can put it. I can put it around the outside of this, and then take the activator, which is drops, and put some drops all the way around it, and so I can seal the outside. It's a clear glue, and I can seal the outside of it, because there's gonna get dirt and grime and everything else to get inside that, and there'd be no way to scrub down in there. So that, you know, that might be a part that stays dirty. I mean, yeah, I got liquid stuff, but I'm not gonna be able to get anything down in there besides like a bristle brush, and a brush will rub some stuff off. But anyway, let me go show you what it looks like on the truck, because on the one of the two that I already done. Yeah, this camera through life proof is kind of horrible. I'll just, you know what? I'll just throw up a picture. I'll just throw up a picture that I got, because that is horrible. Yeah, that's not good. But yeah, I'll just throw up a picture. Throw up a picture of what they look like, and yeah, just thought I'd do a little short video on that to let y'all know that I actually got the center caps in, and got them to work. Yeah, talk to y'all later. Bye.